Hi, I am Minette Karsten and I am an applied entomologist at Hortgro. We are standing in the experimental orchard focusing specifically on Polyphagus shottle borer research. I'm standing here at one of the Polyphagus shottle borer traps. The traps are essentially made up of 2 plastic bottles, and the lure, which is cruciferol, is attached to the top of the trap, and the bottle is just a collection bottle, and this collection bottle just has a preservative in it to just keep the beetles in good shape until we can collect the bottles. So this is the Polyphagus shottle borer trap. It has a top plastic bottle and a bottom collection bottle. This bottom collection bottle is filled with propylene glycol as a preservative. Beetles are essentially attracted to the trap, to this lure that's attached to the top of the trap. The lure is cruciferol. It's made by a single company. There's a little bit of a backlog on stock at the moment. So this lure is essentially attached to the top of the trap, and the attractant is placed inside this little ampule where it basically just slow releases. The lure is optimally effective for around 8 weeks, and then the lure needs a replacement. So essentially the idea is that beetles are attracted to the lure, they fly into the bottle, and they then fly into the bottle and then get dropped into the bottom. That is the collection bottle that also holds the preservative. Traps are serviced every 2 weeks, so this bottle will then get collected, exchanged with a new bottle with preservative in it, and this bottle will then go back to the laboratory to identify the beetles in the laboratory. You can see some little black beetles at the bottom here. We have quite a few ambrosia beetles in South Africa that look very similar, so it does require a little bit of expert identification. Traps are serviced around every 2 weeks, and the lures only needs replacement every 8 weeks. So the lure itself, as I mentioned, is called cruciferol. It's manufactured by a single supplier, and since PSHB is now a big problem all around the world, stock of this lure is becoming quite a problem. So one of the aspects that we are working on at the moment is addressing the shortage of lures, but also the registration of the lure in South Africa. At the moment, it only has an experimental registration, so it's not available to the industry for monitoring as of yet.